All right, a very good evening and welcome to other edition of the program Politics and the People. Where they come to you from Liberty Online Television every Tuesday, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. We will talk about issues we get to do with politics and the people. Of course, say when you talk about politics, are the people there, and also the people that get a role for play na national politics. But some get people that put before for make them do the work for them so that life will be easy for every Sierra Leonean, and also if you not be good oneself, but things not for too hard for them. That's why every 5 years they get the opportunity for vote for leaders them who go in a different position them, and then leaders and they in turn can appoint people them for had certain institutions them for make delivery go happen now the public sector in particular. This evening we also for look at a very key aspect of development, human capital development. When I want to with the president done the talk, but when President Bio take over 2018, he bring the free quality education. Before President Bio, President Koma we get the free health quality, free health, is it? Free health care, free health care. Yes. Then again, another aspect of human capital development. But to have a look at down 7 years down, what's in the Bio administration don't do for improve on human capital development. So they use a clear case study, the free quality education. But again, other factor them or elements and the way you go outline clearly we back up to human capital development. These are all issues that we will look at and see how they don't help for promote the ordinary people them in the country. Like always, you get the opportunity for add your voice to the discussion, how you go send any comments. Now the different platform the way you they get with this evening. I don't get too much people then for talk about this issue, but I get master savvy people the way when it comes to public interest and development issues, you always see them in, they represent the political parties, but at the same time, the key interest now for Salon. And this evening, I want to welcome Myk Berewa, Director of Communication at State House. A very good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, Liberty Online TV. Good evening, the family in Australia and some of the watchery. I know they have to represent my party and they have to represent President Bio because we talk about human capital development. That is game changer number 2. Probably 5 big changes. So it's a pleasure to have me here. And good evening, Honorable AKK. I'm looking forward to a constructive conversation.
Anyways, now admission, so they let people then down because of that background there. As long as you go through the hills, you always the produce. At this time, welcome Honorable Abdul Karim Kamara in the opposition whip in the parliament. A very good evening to you, sir.
Thank you very much, and it's wonderful being to Liberty again today.
Eloquent man, I wish you be attend Albar Academy, possibly for an interesting discussion, but again, possibly pass through the corridors of the Albar Academy. That's why you sound so good. And
I'm fortunate for go to most of the shadow of the Chabot Academy.
Very good.
The Sarun of then,
okay.
Yeah, which me government, and I interface with most of them.
That's why Academy not fail. Anyways, we go to something.
Over my dear.
We go to something now to the topic. My name is Alex Lawrence Koma, and we're there so possibly for an hour or half by how the discussion they go for. We look at this here. But the possible they look at now the presidential administration. So I want to start with you, Myk. President Bio, one of the key discussion, one of the things that they talk and focus on human capital development. We see the free quality education, and we see from 2018 a huge increment take place in terms of enrollment. 2.5 million picking them enroll in the schools, then particularly girls picking, they will see a great improvement. We also see massive improvement in other areas. We see reduction in people they pay fees them, Some people when they say no less, but they not reduced by them. And this is within the government when they talk about. Well, some of the things they're gonna be promised now infrastructure development and also teacher recruitment. And also say the government able for succeed for like give something like then both prove say and get about 5,000 teachers that we don't take within the system and we don't train them. We also get don't they get some international recognition. For example, one of the performance at the MCC, now because of the achievement the way this government are doing at the free quality education. But amidst all that, they get challenges. Some of these challenges, they're high, way possibly honorable go outline, access na serious concern with plenty people they say no they happen, funding a serious concern, teacher training say no they happen. The program some people are saying sustainable. I wouldn't say everything, but let me bring it in. Waiting there for point out say this.
Thank you very much, Alex. And I'm glad we point out the goodies in this. You see, when we came in our second term, we were very deliberate. President B was very deliberate. Deliberate in a sense, look at the sustainable development goals, I try for align with our agenda for the next 5 years. And inside our agenda, one of the core principles of our agenda, and agenda 2, the game changer, human capital development, where encompasses education, health, how the human being for function, for be productive. So in that, education are one of the most fundamental basis, because why? If you want any country will develop, Alex, any country, take a look around the world. All the countries that we don't develop, take a look at their literacy level rate. Take a look at the people that we educated in that nation there. Because President Bill believes say what? When you educate the nation will thrive on its own. You breed a lot of entrepreneurs, you breed a lot of policymakers, you breed a lot of engineers, you breed a lot of creators, and the way the geo economy done they now, then think they are necessary for drive any economy. So we embark on that. Like you don't highlight the whole thing, and you make mention of what? Me always like for start from Usa would take Usa would they go. Because that is what the Sierra Leonean people need for now. Say, this is what we met, this is where we are, and this is where we're going. Welcome. In 2017, I will tell you, say, JSS completion rate will be about 44%. Then in 2017, we'll take them. Then senior secondary school completion rate will be 22%. As of today, the completion and retention rate now 129%. This is the fact. You look at the UNESCO records, this is the fact. Then, since 2020, it will not happen. We don't approve over 3,000 schools and not recruit over 12,000 teachers. We don't train them in nationwide in a lot of things like foundational literacy. We don't build 538 primary schools. We don't renovate 367 schools. We don't expand them with additional structures. Even the schools former President Kuruma go Unamagboka Secondary School. They on rehabilitation now. And massive rehall. The one where they are ended and go testify with how they talk so. So that tell you say we not the cherry pick. We believe say every Sierra Leonean matter, we believe say everybody for come along. With school feeding program, we decide say a lot of picking, and one of the things that we they make picking and not the retention, school retention not be there. Now because of poverty, picking and not they stay inside school because they're hungry. So we introduce the school feeding program. We'll start with 1,500 picking them. As of today, I'll tell you about 850,000 children across 15 districts that then they get school feeding programs. Cut across people that they say to support with WFP. In fact, you see the latest WFP report we come out with talk saying with feed salon program, WFP be the import about 90 to 96% of what the food them they use for school feeding program. Today, that import they don't drop because of feed salon. It don't drop by 30%. No to me talk WFP Twitter say now then they buy most of the food from the local farmers them. Then also this program here it covers a lot of things. Would they pay examination fee for picking them? Would they pay tuition for them? Would they provide core learning materials, essential textbooks for them? Today, UNESCO latest report will come out. One of the things that will make strong advancement in the MCC report. Now, how they invest in girl picking them. The same report, they criticize WIPA when it come to inflation. So that report for Stan say, yes, if you say inflation at 28%, then we are investing in girl child education. That is something we all for celebrate as a country. So there is a lot, Alex don't do. When you take a look at with technical and higher education, we not just focus on basic primary school picking them. We also focus on the one them we know able, Rich College we know able, Don College. Yeah, we try for role with agricultural programs in at district level. We get projects them what they call BR3 programs supported by CIDA through UNESCO, where they strengthen value chain training across districts. Them, the UNIDO in Japan recent Center of Excellence will open in Akisi, when a $30 million project where they train first class, where they train people them on automobile. Then they offer 960 certified hours and also 36 modules them where they teach young people them when they go college. Digitalization, we don't see how we believe say the world, my global world, we know say now with internet, e-library is very important. You see how we team up with ELCOM for connect 9 universities across this country in 23 campuses where they benefit over 10,000 students them. They would support from AS, POP and commerce. Now, try doctors, them when they train. Now, 40 doctors will be they get annually where they train done. Now, we don't double them to 80 because of we partnership with other universities across the world. When you take a look at infrastructural development, because you asked me a question on that. If you take a look at Miltimagai today, 60% of the infrastructure almost done. You take a look at the Bonibu campus, you find out, say, so don't go far, Panam. Then you connect University of Science and Technology. This now, brother, then we go Kono, and it's by Kruma. There is a video there where we go make proclamation. They say, it will build Kono University. That not ever happen. Today, Kono University of Science and Technology, through the Exim Bank, the ECOWAS Bank, it don't go far. And guess what? For let you know, say, we're serious about that. Now, a $34 million project, government don't commit $2 million for fast track. So, when you take a look at healthcare, it is not something because the one of human capital development back. We don't train right now, as I tell you, so we get about 15,000 nurses them, 14,000, sorry. We don't incorporate inside the healthcare system. We don't develop digital solutions them for the midwives them for the train, get them pin code quick because one time maternal mortalities, we don't reduce them by 70%. Let go done and done and done. So if you find out, we'll get midwifery schools across this country. We'll get them at the north, we'll get them at the south, we'll get them at the east, we'll get them at the west. We'll get more nurses than the way they train with midwifery. But I don't say challenges there with their midwives and the challenges there with nurses, with their PIN codes, because of so many aspects to education now. The awareness level don't go up. Government don't able to employ all the nurses them. So you find out in that money where you employ them, you get for put them inside the system. Now money for let them they pay them every month, for let them get a seat. It's a long term something. So government don't get the money then they boy every year what they do them. When you look at hospitals, them all don't build in this country. My brother, you take a look at the recent hospital open na Kono, when a maternal center of excellence, one of the best around the sub-region. That hospital today, na $7 million now commit today with partners in health. All them travel, President Bio, they travel, na then networks here, na then they try for meet with people them, for letting kind invest in that country. $7 million, then government commits to that. I believe so one time, even the Minister of Health come now on a program now, talk about that. You look at the Bemok facility where, na Jujuma Hospital, first class. It's there, it's built in partnership with JICA. Then you take a look at also with what? The hospital, the Pediatric Center of Excellence, the Julius Maada Bio Pediatric Center of Excellence. We're honorable with all due respect. My own man come now one day and they tell people and say, what's another in that hospital today? Which was a disservice to the people of this country. A first-class state-of-the-art hospital. It's no girls water. They did it. They cater to a lot of young people, young people in this country. So we have done so much when it comes to human capital development. A lot, and we continue to do more. We are not where we want to be. There are still challenges when it comes to investing in kids, but we don't make gains in when you take a look at immunization rate coverage It's one of the highest in this country. More children have been immunized with diphtheria, pertussis, and other diseases, the way they kill them fast. Today, if you take a look at the records, the way picking them, they die before they reach them 5 years back then, and nothing happens. So maternal mortalities are down by 70% in this country. These are not my words. These are records. These are authoritative facts. These are science. These are data I speak with. So we do a lot. We believe, say, we are going to do more. We believe, say, with more funding, with more collaboration, everyone hands on deck, we believe, say, we will shape the future for this country.
All right, and I'm Myk Berewa, and I'm the Director of Communication and Status. Of course, you don't lay the premise, and then we give the opportunity the first half, make it lead a better premise where you know questions, say we all time or wherever, and I'll give the same opportunity to Honorable Kika at the time, so it could be a balance, and you don't listen already to it in Myk, don't say. We look at the free quality education and the president's agenda for the human capital development. You know, you don't highlight some of the development, I highlight some of the things that will be happening and the challenges them way. Of course, human capital development on the face, so I will also highlight some later on. But I'm like give you the opportunity. We're not in our parliament, so they represent the people. They also they represent the opposition in this country. Some of these things or the free quality education we President Bio don't carry it. It don't create any impact. If any, how you go rate the impact there, in terms of human capital development.
Before I come to the impact, you know, one thing what they ask for, now we get very much an opportunity for educate the people.
Of course, yeah, they have.
I kept my calm, I listen, and I take notes as Myk they talk. I just want to keep the same balance and allow the people to be educated. Because of late, I think we've politicized the debate so much to the part that the people don't understand what they say. And we think we are winning debates. I don't go to win debates now. I go to educate the people. And I also help government representatives for no basic things them way. In my own view, I've always said, some of the things that happen as alone, the president is not aware. And people in governance, because then they inside black jeep the way they don't think, now white jeep them, they are cut off from the realities of society. So within then they do just like Myk, they say, either they read within the centrum or they read what is anything it grabs na internet, it just they read, and a total
talk with statistics.
Yeah, but those are facts, Honorable. Don't speak to the facts.
No, I don't say so. It's not agree with the statistics also.
I'll speak to them
some
one.
of them go shoot.
I'll speak to them one after the other. I just say, please allow me for get.
You are protected, sir.
Me flowing.
Besides, you are. Let me say this: you are a member of Parliament.
No.
So that comes with some respect.
Well,
I just want to accord you that. I mean, a lot of
firstly, you talk about employing 7,000 teachers. You know,
no, I said 14,000.
14,000 teachers.
Yes,
I agree with your figure. First, Myk, you need to understand what's in our recruitment, and you need to know what's in our replacement. Yeah. In total number of teachers away transactionally don't go into the system is 14,000. Out of that 14,000, the actual number when our recruitment is just about 5,000 in the last 7 years. If you check with the Minister of Education, just go to TEC, let them give the data. Every year, teachers they retire, teachers they die, and their replacement then they not to like a recruitment. We call them replacement. Secondly, when it comes to recruitment itself, you know, Myk, when you know be this alone, how they do the recruitment policies, they say if we are going to recruit teachers, the first opportunity will they give now the one that within the classrooms. Yeah. You get put on the classrooms, so man don't teach 5 years from Wikomo College, you know, once done host idle one, they go teach. So man they go volunteer in a government school, government assisted school, community schools. So when they ready for recruit, Now the one in the force you they take. So waiting government be they do as incentive for them for keep the other one the way they not recruited in a classroom. If you don't teach for a period of maybe 3 years, 4 years, where government they recruit you, you're being paid a whole 1 year backlog. This they give all the teachers within the classroom who they wait. The courage say when I am being recruited into the system, I am not coming with empty hands. But what thing they happen today, we get a total of almost 78,000 teachers. This now waiting TSC GUI, saying that then at the classroom across the country. Out of this, not only 34,000 teachers in a classroom. So this is why I have spent my whole 7 years looking at the free quality education. And before the launch, and this is what I was saying, before we go about launching the free quality education, let me look at waiting at the teacher statistics. Ratio students. How many teachers do we have? We actually qualified and where did they pay? Because what's in the happen now, we they amplify the free education, quality education, and in that day alone, you get almost 50 to 60% of the teachers that in government schools and they not on payroll, not being paid, they not get PIN codes and nothing. So because of that kind of situation, what they do, it affects productivity. Imagine people in the rural communities, like the teacher is not on payroll, what they do? They milk on the parents them. And how then teachers and they maintain another rural community and not to the school subsidy. Myk, ask me, are you there? Up to date for this first time, they've not paid subsidies. So then community teachers and they will depend on the free quality education subsidy for let them able to sustain them at their schools, and they've gone like 3 months without no stipend. That is not assurance of quality education. Secondly, now out of this free quality money they pay, now they fabricate chairs and furniture for the schools them. Myk, if you don't pay those money, like the whole of last academic year, we then pay one time, now tell where school one can open so, now then pay teachers them. And the learning materials, where you talk about, like the chalk, then register, then books, where then teacher they use, where they run the schools, now them money then they take for pay them for run the schools. So if government is not able to pay them money then they on time, you don't count productivity when effectiveness is not there. Now, effectiveness, they count with quality. And this is what is missing in the free quality education. When Myk, they talk about books, where do they supply? Interesting, Myk. And this is where we say, again, a good for let unaguna the feel and ask. Even in 2018 and 2019, they supply books. The PQA they from 1 to from 3, they do 8 subjects. Myk, it going to interest you for note say, government be the only supply in some areas 2, some areas 3. They cannot supply the kids 8 textbooks. And guess what? And this is where I keep questioning the free quality education when it comes to statistics. What they use as statistics for start the free quality education, now the school, now the census of 2015. And in the census of 2015, the picking will be there between 1 to 18 years. Now picking the way, now the gap be 2 million. If you go back to the census, you go see them. This now the picking they will be expecting at the school education. But guess what? The picking them way able to afford for good private schools. Then picking the way they now then community schools. We're not to government assisted schools. We are counted, but when they go to the free quality education, government is not budgeting for them. So then because they go more than high, then because they go now the international school, they are not captured in the government data. So then textbooks the way government budget forgive them. Who is chopping that money? And for let you know, say, we are dealing with our people. We think our people are too gullible. If Myk take a census, they do a statistics analysis just within Western area, Bo, McKinney, and Poloko. You find out, say, the number of private schools don't increase than how them be there. You know why? Because even Mami Fatu, where they sell plazas, while in Peking gets quality education. So it prefer for sending in Peking a private school who's a assured. But also what it might say, it said they don't build a total of schools in various communities. Myk, you know, when we assess President Bill in free quality education, we know they pull the ideas and now we eat. We go to what he promised. And if you read the 2019 presidential speech, I don't go to the manifesto. You know why? Because the manifesto, these are things he intend to do. But when it comes to presidential speech, it presents a presidential speech, now an agenda for the year which he want to achieve. Or this now a terminal, like in 2018, we say this now President Bio in terminal benchmark of what you want to achieve in various areas. President Bio say it build one primary school in every section. This is not ward. It build one junior primary secondary school na every ward. It build a senior secondary school na every constituency. So what I be expect you for do? And please help we forget this. Let the Ministry of Education tell we the primary schools the way they don't build. Now, which sections them they don't build them? Which sections then are the country they will not get it? Which wards they don't get secondary school? Which wards not get it? Whose constituency they don't get? Whose are not get it? You know why some of this analysis are good? They will make way as lawmakers, as country, like you they talk for government, you to be accurate and factual with your informations and say in Pendembu, for example, then build senior secondary school na the chiefdom headquarter. In Daru, you understand? In Potoru, you speak not just to the figures, but you speak to the actual locations of those schools. And that is missing. You also attempt for talk about the school feeding. You know, I don't take this to like a provoking, but it's becoming very serious these days. Myk, when President Bio they talk about the free quality education at the presidential debate, the figure where he called to Sierra Leoneans, he say they go pay for one Pekin at 380,000 leons. This was a public show of Mr. President before he became president. Today, a sad following note say primary school now just 30,000 they pay for them. And guess what? Inside that 30,000, if your school increase, it go up or it can't down. If they don't begin pay you 10 leons for 100 Pekin in your primary school, even if your number in your school go to 300, then still they pay you for just the 100 Pekin. That is the stark reality in those schools. Might come down the jeep and go to those schools and see how the schools and they struggle. You get them? So the problem we get in the education sector, the allocation is a pittance. So like the command they send in Pekin go cathedral, where they buy the school uniform alone. The school uniform alone, where they buy the yard for Poplin, it's about 30,000 leons. They have to buy 2 yards. They don't pay 60,000 leons. They buy the socks for Pekin, now 15 leons. So meaning each of the items where the command they pay for where they buy for Pekin more expensive than the money government they pay. So this is what I have said. Let's mount a campaign. Let's be realistic with the president. Yeah, Mr. President, we cannot run our primary schools, continue to run our primary schools with 10 leons. We're going to the budget period. Can we increase this money to something more substantial? Myk, I am a politician, just like you. Now morning take you camera can British High school now. Only motor they go inside there. Now government number plate vehicles and they go there. For go drop them picking them. Check what's in the pay. You pay in thousands of dollars. But guess what? We get a bold mind, Myk, for pay for the voter. That mamina that way they come on and do. Either rain they come or not they dance. That mamina masongbala way they go to map na line for 8 hours for vote. We they pay for him picking 10 leons. And we still they make it feel say with the assurance of quality education. You know what I said in 2019? Say if we're serious about free quality education and the healthcare, don't just make a policy. Like Myk come America, we can so you want go, they don't begin work for government. Policy number 1, entire family for their them for attempt the free school. So if you begin to attend cathedral in the Oakland State House, they do a personal assessment of cathedral school by the day, because you begin to go there, you watch you begin in textbook, you watch you begin in exercise book. Myk, again, it's a sacrilege for let you talk, say government they get textbooks. The last textbook where they engaged in this country was 2019, and I let we learn at the beginning textbooks. And from 1980, they're not giving no textbooks. I have proper solution to this. We get one of the best printing press na the country, na the sub region. The government printing press. You see that government printing press? We come with Chinese them. We come with Ghanaians them for can't train these local Sierra Leoneans. I have said for government for reduce expenditure in the area of printing textbooks, we only need for get the government printing for the do them textbooks then they for we. If you do that one day, two things. Government they get direct revenue. You understand?
We'll look at some of the solution later. But in terms of human capital development, the president being in administration with the free quality education we use as a case study for all this discussion. Possibly other Mike mentioned some of the development they do, the health sector, this. You feel say this the president don't do that much.
Okay.
With human capital development.
If I fault the president not doing anything, then myself, I will not sleep. One thing I have always said, and I maintain this, is the fact that the free quality education by pronouncement alone was the right step needed by Sierra Leoneans.
Problem not the implementation.
Correct. When it comes to the implementation, again, yeah, what some of we say, I remember when President pronounced, my first speech, I have to look for that speech and let Sierra Leoneans listen to it again. For me, I called on the president for we segment the free quality education. Like when he pronounced at that time, we deal with the primary, all the challenges within the primary school, all the what we need at the primary school, because it was so big and overgrown. You begin now when we don't announce and now we can't fit by the solution. No, Mike, you talk about the free quality and the fit. Go to the schools. You know it's interesting. Do you know the parents and they pay money for letting them picking eat that food way when I'm talking a free lunch where they get picking them? In my constituency, for example, they pay almost 50,000 a week because not to all the
So as what are you doing about that? Because you know say it's illegal.
No, it is not illegal.
It is.
No, it is not. Wait.
It should be free.
No, I like the word you're using. It should be free.
Yes.
Okay, let me tell you what happened. And this is why I am asking, this is my campaign, that people who are serving government come down those vehicles and go to the rural communities, speak to the people. You know, when they designed the school feeding program, not to all the item WFP they supply, not to all the item Ministry of Education they supply, they need to supply wood. You understand? They know they supply maybe water. They know they supply Maggie and all that thing. So then condiment then they were missing. You understand? The Ministry of Education not regulates how the school for go about for get them. So they left the parent them at the behest of the head teachers them for determine.
Also, you would also see as with this government improve, for example, the loan scheme. They make for university student them, also see science student them, then increase scholarship for them, you know, encourage more girls them for going at the science stream, particularly at university level. You know, if you see all these development them.
The STEM education for girl picking them, it was part of Myk Berewa initiative for encourage more females into the in fact all girl picking will be going at university when I be sciences was free. You know what I know want to do today? I don't want to do it in Mike though. My aim is not to politicize the debate of what APC did and what SAP is doing. I am here to look at what is happening and provide solutions to them. As we speak, Mike, this year alone, university fee is almost doubling. Was I go student they pay 3,500 for HTC and other thing. Now they are paying like 6 million. We now 6,000 new loans. So what's in cause them? I'll show you what are the cause. Go again to the Ministry of Finance. For almost 5 good years, government is not paying subventions to universities. So these are some of the basic challenges. When you talk about the scores, when you talk about the figures, I am saying if government is indeed looking forward to have an educational system that works for the ordinary people. Again, let's say this, Mike. Tertiary institutions, whether it's the Kono University, whether it is this, it's one way. No single government or president not they take total reference for. When you talk about university today, don't forget, say, by the time President Kuma Kana power, Jala was a displaced university. It was located, and today Jala is a respectable university where it is. New things were built. So when you talk about universities, the decentralization of universities, like you get the Unimac today and other institutions, these were a gradual process where we do. You talk about the Milty Magai scenario. I think you must have watched. I know you watched through my Facebook. You must have watched the video I do on Milty Magai. My brother, if you look at that Milty Magai,
Of recent.
in fact, not only of recent. That's what I do. If there has been any change, it's because I took on the project at front. What you look at where you go there. Now the new buildings how they do. No, that's not.
So, but they're working. They do something there.
Let's just land.
They do something there, right?
Of course, and that's my alma mater. I'm a Miltonian.
Okay.
So I go there because what they do again. I don't go inside the build the new amphitheater. I must say that Badia project. Again, Badia project did not start under the SLPP. I want to know this. The Badia project started for repair from a college even back before you came to power. You know, some of them think they say them because I also acknowledge see you were not here in the first phase of President Bill Kawan. When you go to Milty Magai, I was in Femi Taylor hostel. I was in room 4 for the better part of my days in Milty Magai. If you go there, if you drag your foot now the new tile they put, the old one will be there, the better pass the new one. If you go now the outside and see the repair, no, if you want to, can I give you a chance?
Yeah, no, I just want to land. So I really want
pretty good.
I really want
I don't go by the health. You know, you talk on the health.
Okay, well,
because you
No, I don't take me time. I still get 2 minutes.
I give more 4 minutes.
Okay.
Because you spend more time on the free quality education for make you outside some of the thing and more like.
So Alex, I really want.
But what to have for bring Mike. Honorable bring out some of the things. He disagree with some of the things. He agrees with the free quality education, a very good program where the president will bring, but implementation of the problem. So some of the things where he disagree with, even some of the figures the way they give, he not believe so like of course the question way for him. So Usa you feel say una don't go wrong.
So this is it.
We make honorable pick on all the things that happen.
He will pick on everything. To be very sincere, he will pick on everything. If we Sidona, he will everything. So, but one of the things in way are glady, where they pick on, I think he's focusing more on the quality, the implementation. You don't get to tell me of this entire thing. And I don't feel say they argue say then thing they are not they will. Because not the perfection in the look at. So I just want to let understand.
We have to get positive results.
Yes, I just want to let you understand. Say, Honorable, even your house, who say you day, you go put everything in place. Problems day. I see you highlight few things and you highlight textbooks. Honorable, I would see citizens' responsibility very key. Government go get the wheel. Government go get the wheel for also monitor. But it also takes you and me as citizens that follow know what's right and what's wrong. So if you're not a teacher, and they come to all the things that we talk about, if you're not a teacher, government or you're not school superintendent, your responsibility now for can't take learning materials and crying on your school, now your constituency. But I don't really feel saying that government in work down there for come out bago money, so you really for say no, are they come? Let's also start for.
By the thing some of honorable say, it's like the president even deceived the people of this country.
How?
For example, saying we'll pay for 300,000 for picking them, and not for pay 30,000 picking them. Well, say then go be primary school in every section. Up to this, according to honorable, not like that. They not agree with them. Myk Berewa one of the most progressive universities in the government.
Alex, I want to come to that. I want wait they talk. I mean, write all them things and the way they talk. Yeah. First of all, honorable talk about recruitment and replacement. I want honorable understand. Say, inside this country, I will get people that will call UU teachers. If you want for improved learning outcomes, it starts from inside the classroom. You get forget the quality of teachers them wait for past information they to that picking. When we came into power, when we did an assessment, entire learning assessment, Why learning outcomes are poor? First of all, not even get trained teachers. Honorable, you don't mean say because you get a degree, you get masters, that means you qualify to be a teacher. Teaching is a profession. You have what we call classroom methodologies. You get what we call cognitive, psychomotor, and affective domains. So you get for learn behavior therapies. You get for learn all that thing in it. So you can get degree, to teacher. So I really want. I don't know.
Look at another aspect when we get this issue of government. They talk about 22% budgetary. Who then they give to the education sector. Is it true that majority are from the international partners?
Well,
like the UNDP and other partners.
So for answer that question, even though I know able to get a rebuttal to honorable, yes, majority are partners. So listen. So this is why partnership is key.
So the reason why I ask,
because of sustainability,
when they see more concern, say the presidency, the chief minister office, then they get more allocation when it comes to budgetary business in this country. You understand? But programs like this, the free quality education, now, I just make example on the field salon program. But these programs only they feed on international support.
It's not
what about
only
we on local. Well, it's not only. We are, but majority of the funding.
No, well, it's not only. We are. I want you to understand. See, we don't allocate 20% of the budget, we entire budget in this country, to education. Yeah. So,
but when you check, majority of it don't go inside. And just the foreign aid. So
that's what I'm coming to. We don't. First of all, I want you to say 20%, not to say video.
No, of course.
Maybe 10%. Yeah, during honorable then. No, 2017. Look it up.
Before the
2017. Look at what's now. Yeah, not 10 point something. Look them up for we. Maybe 10 points, not to be 16.
I know
so we double them to 20%, one of the highest in Africa. Yes, we cannot do it alone.
Okay.
We cannot. Yeah, and you know, go tell me say. Not the right time for Lord one. Because as much as what you want for talk, but the quality, honorable the stress on, you go to school, blackboard no day, I call and chalk no day, picking and they pay 50,000 for let them eat. One of the things that where honorable go agree with me is the access. Bro, this year number 2025, about 114,709 picking and then pass and was over 90% pass rate. Yeah, you go question them quality, you want for question them picking and they're not able, they're not sabi read and write. But the fact here is everybody don't know say education important in this country. You know, be this before 7 years back. That awareness raising, mama them all that awareness they see now picking and when they say career day. Mommy says when not able get when not go school safe. They go all in out where they sell for make sure they picking dress like doctor and all that thing. So that awareness raising is what we build on the quality.
But if we question the quality.
No, let me see. Let me come. Quality is a process. Quality don't ever stop. Even if you bring hybrid blackboards, even if you bring full internet, fast internet services inside classroom, still there is more up for growth, more up for I call them quality. Alex, I will tell you this. I will sit here and tell you, say the American system, education system, I will look into it and I bring a lot of faults in way today. Recently, as in the talk so, there is a Nurses Association in America, don't strike, they don't strike right now, big time because they want to pull them as professional nurses inside the federal loans. When Obama launched, how you call them, the Obamacare, the affordable health care, you get to tell the try for talk. Yeah. The first day when they launch, I crash. So people keep building on them. And the American social system, the old people that they call so the American social system, it took over 30 years for them perfect time. So all them things there where they happen, now problems them where they inside. Now me and you, now yeah, it's it talk say I was a bit disappointed with honorable. Now yeah, it's say see now in constituency we are in then they pay. Picking and they pay 50,000 for it's essential. What you know, say you're a lawmaker, you very well know, say that is illegal. It is not done. It is not acceptable. You forbid the one person because you represent that constituency there for make sure say you effect the change there. You stop them. You alarm them. Instead of you bring them up as a discussion.
So, Honorable,
You're not gonna blame government.
Might they say condone corruption?
Yeah.
I think you still struggle for understand that aspect of the talk. It's
Okay, make it clear.
It's a legal fee where they take na pay in the hand because government is not supplying everything for the food they're cooking. No, the old PTA meeting. I make her say the problem owner get is you're quick to conclude. You understand? Whatever you do this evening, where I talk certain things, note them down, go to the Ministry of Education, ask, and maybe because you're in the because you're in the office of the president, you're able to talk to the president for make more reforms. What they say basically is this: Myk, they need supply wood, now then schools and they need supply some area they wanna charcoal they cook with, and then they supply them. They need supply Maggie. You understand? Basically, when you go to the school and maybe you've not even seen the school supply. Now, rice, beans, oil. You understand?
Well, another school of thought, they give a subvention.
No. You see, this is where I still they try to explain. Let Myk understand. Okay, let's imagine say Naomi they give subvention. How much they give subvention? They give 10 leons for subjection per term. In that time, you get almost like a 12 weeks.
So what are they? So what are I'm not. I just want for land and no. So what with all this way they say, you they put her like say ministry nobody say accept them.
Of course, because
no. That's not true.
Okay.
Ministry no go no don't put it that way, honorable. You know a lawmaker. Ministry no go no
Myk,
say
Myk.
that they take money.
Myk, when last did you visit a school? When last did you talk to a teacher?
Yeah, but I get relatives say where they go school.
No. When last did you talk to an head teacher?
We're not a bougie.
No, wait.
Honorable.
No, Myk.
I they talk to
Myk. You're having an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is then conversation. I tell you, say, I am not here to win a debate. Yeah, this is why I talk to you, because for me, talking to you here is an opportunity to send a message direct to the president. Because what you learn now today, you take you go when you get conversation with the president, tell and say this day happen. You understand? And all the schools across the country, you said they do school feeding programs. The parent and they pay, you understand, for supplements the things that we not do.
So, right.
And me, shouldn't be.
No, thank you.
So the problem at the Ministry of Basic.
Thank you. So in my own opinion, that is exploiting the poor people. You know why? You know why the people believe.
So how do you blame the thing I want to know, honorable? Are they trying to exonerate government with government position on this? So maybe me and you they get a different view.
Do you have
me? I don't deny what you they say.
Okay.
Let's establish this.
Okay.
I am not denying say what's in that. But they happen. Picking that they take money na picking that na pamphlets.
No.
But what they say, me point to me they raise this. It is not acceptable.
Do you want me to give you Bami's number so you go outside and call him so you confirm?
So what I'm
what
saying,
are they saying now? So is
the ministry aware of this?
Of course.
This is the ministry get. Are you saying? Because from here, I'll call the Minister of Education.
Also,
are you saying the ministry?
Also,
the ministries are aware of this?
They make a very good point.
Yeah.
At the same time, for as a platform also, I go in for them.
Because you're not a lawmaker, you can raise this at Parliament.
This is where
corruption that.
This is what I liked.
Not corruption. Not corruption, honorable.
Corruption. I want to do.
Okay. This is.
Agree.
This is where this is where I'll draw the curtain on this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. One. What are they saying here is in the school system, how the school system they operate. You get head of schools. You get school management boards. You understand? And that one the whole meeting. Then cancel, then get the PTA meeting. This is why they talk to you. So now not one sense if I don't know my community we come out they cancel. We don't go na the meeting. The school don't tell you say this supply don't come. Now then say no come. Now this will for supply. You know why they bring them to you? Because it is good. The essence of free quality education have a pull board in the Commonwealth aid. So if you pull board in the Commonwealth aid by paying 10,000 leons for the Commonwealth, then they expect the Commonwealth for the pay. You understand? Another. Money for supplement school feeding and then schools and in me own thoughts it is bad.
So I totally agree with
you. So the thing way you don't know where perhaps president also don't know you understand is a fact say then come right away one pool board in the aid still they pay for school feeding.
So what's in also
it's totally
so what's I also want to let you know, honorable, this is not a government decision.
Okay.
Right? It's corruption.
Okay. No.
So it is
too
corruption.
early. It is too early. Mike. It is too early to call it corruption.
It is corruption.
No, wait.
Not graft.
No, wait. This is where, again, I can always say, oh, they are them platform here. Let's don't rush to win. Yeah.
It's not a
wait.
So how you call
you go and do the investigation first.
Let me believe you now. So what you talk
if I can come in.
Let me believe what you
say. The community people, and they accept the situation
because that's what
because they are available materials all day.
This is
and then when they pick it and go school.
This is all across the country.
No.
Not only I am not talking about specifically what that happened in Gambia. This is cut across the country.
Exaggerating this. Listen,
because,
and Alex.
Because I remember there was a time they go school before now. They go ask me to bring money for Thanksgiving. Bring money for sports.
and not stop it still today. I think I like this one, you understand, but I have other issues to talk about. Can I go ahead?
Go ahead.
Well, thank you. We might go like what you do have this platform we do, no we do but not leaders them. We have to open up the space.
Of course.
So at least
for me, this is one I have given Mike. So Mike, they go do research. You take the.
I want to take your word for it.
Let us have a tripartite approach to this. Okay. One, you take the message to the Ministry of Education and State House. You take the camera, roll it in those schools in the provinces. Me go take them up in the Parliament, so we have a solution to this.
Why you don't take them all along?
Okay, you know why? There are certain times where you deal with a praying situation. You just don't go to one school and you say problem, then you shout.
No, but you said
no wait.
You said the whole country they happened there.
Yes.
So you don't already not say
because
you presumptive data.
I have almost I don't talk about education in this country. If I tell you about the interview I don't do on education, no more alone. I have done more than like 100 interviews on education. I have never spoke on this until
you can move a motion on this
until I reach the level where I reach and cross-check with the DDM and tell me say it is an approved policy from the ministry. So your role is get to the ministries and know what is happening and come back to the public and prove me wrong.
What I know for fact is the ministry not endorse that. This I know for fact. Say from the policy level, that is not something we endorse.
Which of the policies?
The free quality education policies.
Which page? Which page of the policies?
I will go talk to Lepikin and pay 10,000.
Which page of the policy?
This is not common thing.
So
how you expect? But this is not common thing. This is a hypothesis. How you expect? Say government will make free quality education. Government say okay, they provide feeding for picking them. Not so government one way they do this. World food program they inside big time where they spend huge money for this. Governments they spend huge money on that. Then government decides, say, government accepts, say, okay, na policy, let the picking and the pay 10 million for wheat. You know, we don't do that. So these are just inconsistencies. So what you mean try to tell you, say, these are just inconsistencies.
Bring honorable now. You say the deal,
the DDM across the country.
The DDM confirms.
It implicates people now.
That did it happen.
Mike, you know one thing where people know me for? I am a sound NP and I stand for what is right. Whatever I say to you here, so let me cross-check them and you get the facts. Can I go on with other issues?
So let me just round up with this one. If you say the DDM confirms that it happened.
It happened at the schools.
So you have to like outrightly say now, because of the failure of the ministry for implement effectively the presidency agenda, it don't lead up to corruption or for other people then the first people then for like take money from.
Okay, let also say this to Mike. When they supply them food, then they WF can go left in their schools. Then there is totally poor monitoring. Yeah, and even the balance of usage on them food and I still they say
that's a fair concern.
I still the same, Mike.
If you
Mike,
say no,
Mike, go to the schools.
If you say there is poor monitoring, that is a fair concern, a very fair concern. That is not something I can measure here because I don't work with the Ministry of Education. So that is a fair concern. But what I want for stress to you is, it is not a policy. It is not a policy, say,
Mike,
from Ministry of Education. I know that saying
you've not seen the policy of the free quality education.
Hey, bro.
No, you've not.
So
you've not seen it. No, agree for you never see the policy.
Hey, bro, no, what are these?
So I was saying something else.
You don't see, I mean, don't see it. So.
before Mike come inside, yeah. Mike talk about the new hospitals and we President Biodon commission. Mike, the greatest disservice President Biodon do to this nation, now ignoring 3 hospitals which were almost 80% complete.
Which ones are that? Those.
If you go to the Hospital of Excellence within Lumley, just by him, there's a big hospital standing there. If you go Waterloo,
so how you ignore that? The hospital they don't build a whole 166 bed hospital way functional now, state of the art equipments in the Center of Excellence for Pediatrics.
We don't have to explain.
You know, so how you say he abandoned? You have to look at projecting constituencies also.
Okay,
so it's impossible to say the project, sometime during the time where that project they start on now, because I know where you coming from now. You say they go. You try for CCA because the APC will start a project like that. So we will come where abandon them. You know how many projects in the way APC don't start or don't count done.
Okay,
so they're not gonna just look at that hospital.
Mike,
that people in the give money.
Mike,
so probably. There had been a lot of, we don't see Nayad and they pay for roads themselves, Alex. Well, then they pay contractors them. Some roads and they want to pay contractors them. Well, then them contractors and we don't even see them again. Some run away.
Okay, Mike.
New fresh
Alex, I'll be the talk where Mike come inside. I think that was the ground rule say.
No, go
you
ahead.
Have time to
go
respond.
Go ahead.
Mike, you get 3 hospitals with a total of 300 beds. The one at Macaulay Street, the one at Lumley, and the one at Waterloo. I don't also make something clear to you. See, I am not here to talk APC and SLPP. I'm here to talk about the welfare of the people. And in talking to about the welfare of the people, you get to get a situation where you get to be sensitive to the plight of the ordinary people.
And we are. Very much.
Are you done?
Yeah.
I want while they talk. Well, I am not the speaker. I am not the speaker, but I like to speak in silence. It's good for me that way.
Okay.
So I spoke to the Minister of Health. You can call him on this and ask and say, why are these 3 hospitals not completed? And he say, oh, what do we need for completing 3 hospitals and are just $3 million? So imagine we have 3 hospitals. We will give it 300 beds. In Sierra Leone, you understand? We will address the needs of we poor people them. For $3 million, we've abandoned those hospitals. I am not talking because they were started by the APC. Yeah, but I am talking because then 300 bed hospital and they will be service to the people of Sierra Leone. I am not talking because they were constructed by the APC. I talk because we have invested money into them as a nation, and today they are lying. They are not doing anything. And guess what? Guess what? This is the Minister of Health telling me in open. You understand? And in Parliament, when I be talk to him before the state opening, he say you just need to engage with the Minister of Finance again because we only need $3 million. So meaning before he reached that conclusion, say they only need $3 million for the contract. So it means say he has engaged. You understand? He has met with the people concerned and he know this is what they needed. What I want to Mike do is think about the number of people where they struggle with health facility in a salon. You don't ever visit Okupa Hospital?
I don't visit a lot. I don't work there.
You don't work now at Hospital?
So let me make this very clear.
No. You don't visit them.
Okay,
you don't visit them of late. No, just ask me no more.
Listen,
you don't visit them of late.
I don't visit almost. Wait, I make a say. Allow me.
Because you know what make a
I don't visit. When I come to hospitals, that's my background.
No, I'm not speaking about your background. I'm speaking about the condition. I'm talking about the condition of the healthcare in Sierra Leone. Mike, they try for. It's time for people wash them.
I will also tell you, say, this government, I might make mention of some of them, they're ready to expand primary health care, access to primary health care. We also get for
clinics, so don't put like
they don't invest in maternal health. They don't establish the national public health emergency.
Okay.
For lots of areas and health.
Okay, let me also
look at impacts here. Not look at. Now make a tell Honorable
Mike, let's keep the conversation educative.
Alex.
Yes,
No,
they come. Like,
I don't think I don't say anything where don't
at
talk
this
about
stage,
it. You understand? I want us to be calm and get we self understand what they talk. In the area of the health sector, waiting Mike say they've built over like is it now they talk about 500 hospitals?
We don't solarize.
Okay, so not build. You know when you talk about access, when you talk about access to health, you understand? You're talking about we don't make access. People able access health facilities in their communities. You understand? Far more better now than IBD. You don't talk about that. You talk about we don't add solar to the way it's because in my own constituency, for example, na Munu, we don't pass that level the long and back way before 2012. You understand? So I am talking about. This is where I talk about. I not only talk about data in mouth. I talk about locations where you don't build a new hospitals here. Because when you talk about access, I'm not talking about quality in the health care now. You're talking about access. Okay. When you talk about access and affordability, now the way safe. But again, what Mike know can understand is, Mike, if you read national reports, like
so Nick, I just want to say something to Honorable.
No, he come in next. I just want to ask Honorable this question. Oh. So you have to say, Mike, now any other government officials and we can come and give statistics. The statistics are not realistic to what they have put on the ground.
Let's say this. I remember I've said this once in one program. If only talk about international statistics, yeah. I work in an institution where I not go name for certain reasons. But most times when they report to them, the institutions and the international institution, they are not here. Alex. Say for example, Kadiatu farm with the America, one do statistics now. They entrust them in your own hands for let you give them the data, the analysis and everything and give them benchmark. Yeah. It depends to you for either give an accurate analysis, you understand? Or for give a government-driven analysis.
On a more serious note, this should not come from a law.
Because
some of the report them
because you know why I make I say this. You know why I make I say this. Mike, I have never been in another part of the world. I had on all my life.
So what's if you see me?
So when you look at some of their statistics that we Mike they talk about,
institution are dishonest.
No, they are, because when you look at the reports them we they get, you understand, and you look at the harsh reality on the ground, you do not say these are not match. They are not anything.
Where you never be the come incorrect. So. Now the one that we now this time that they're not correct.
Mike, Mike, if I want to politicize this debate, you will not debate.
No, but the thing is, the honorable.
No, I don't try.
No, it's a constructive one.
So get the opportunity for
honorable. Listen.
No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to because you say it is politics and the people. I want to speak for the people.
Okay, honorable, listen.
I am representing people, and in my constituency, I represent all shades of people. But if you want to politicize it, I am happy.
So now, Mike,
this is the thing.
So now I give you the opportunity to politicize the debate.
Right. I am a bit.
You will respond to our background.
Yeah.
I want to say the facilities on the left, particularly the health sector, wanna abandon them for me, according to a mere $3 million what the Minister of Health said just need for push them. But when the president in office, they get huge amount of money of Dandy. And health sector or the health system now one way can give beaucoup strength to human capital development.
So the thing is, I know one for Alex. I know one for speak on to what the honorable they say, yeah. Whether I talk to minister time about 3 million, that has to be verified, yeah. But I want the honorable understand one thing. Say, it's about Lumley. Say there is a huge facility where they start.
Which is bigger than the one you've built.
Okay, well, I don't know about that. The one we built 166. Okay, honorable, I want you to understand one thing first. I am a senior health practitioner in this country. I go school first. I went to University of Ghana. I came back. I practiced in rural communities. I managed the hospital as an acting medical superintendent before I traveled. Where I traveled, I was highly involved in the healthcare system in this country. So I know the landscape of healthcare system in this country. Yeah, I just want to set that premise. Where healthcare deliveries they happen or healthcare allocations, it's informed by data. Yeah, informed by demographics. If they just build hospital no more because then come, then go to your constituency, then go build hospital there. Then get for look at the picking away the then get for look at if na more belly woman and they die day, then get for look at if na more picking and they die day, then get for look at if na diabetes more common day or na hypertension common day. Now based on that need day, then they bring the kind healthcare delivery system in that community day. And one of the things that I want to tell you about, if you take a look at the chiefdoms, we get about 190 chiefdoms in this country. So if I tell you say we don't solarized over 300 peripheral health units them across this country, you calculate 190 by 300. That will tell you say at least 2 how you call them peripheral health units or CHC when a community health clinics most of them are one chiefdom. They also get for look at the radius. They get for look at radius. There is nowhere we are in a 5 miles radius in this country where you not get a peripheral health unit, where you not get a PHU. It's true. That's a fact. No. So there is so there is a difference.
Wait. You know, this way you talk so. No,
that is a fact.
No, it is not.
Because
Myk,
because you know why make I say that is a fact?
Myk, it's not.
Okay, well, I'll substantiate them for you. Why make I tell you say that a fact? When you take a look at the peripheral health units in this country, first, they are.
Can we take Freetown as an example?
Freetown, you don't get peripheral health units at Freetown. So the difference when you don't know, listen, you have peripheral health units. You don't get peripheral health units.
In the Western area?
I know. Now
Western area.
Now CHC.
Okay. Give me five mile radius. No. What I'm interested. No, wait. No, wait. Let me interrupt you, please.
No.
Wait. You talk so. You're talking from a position of knowledge.
Fine.
So that is why. No, wait. That is why I am listening. So what I want you to tell me now is, I give Eastern, for example, from Kuntolo. You understand? Show me the 5 mile radius inside a CHCs and they.
But CHCs and they all over.
No. Show me where they are. Show me where they are. You're speaking from a position of knowledge.
So if you listen me,
those are unfortunate statements.
If you listen me, maybe you go learn from this.
Learn from within.
From what they say.
No, Myk, there's nothing to learn.
This let me background.
No.
Well, you've just been arrogant.
No.
Let me just put it for the people. Alex, when you take a look at let me give you a case study of Kuntolo first. Because now you use.
Yes.
When you take a look at Kuntolo not too far from Rukupa.
Correct.
So Rukupa gets first, not to even, then get a satellite clinic, not to even a CHC then get. If you try to understand the difference between a peripheral health unit, a community health unit, a satellite clinic, a static clinic, then you come to referral hospitals, then you go understand all the health dynamics here, what they explain. So when you use a case study of what Kuntolo, there is no need for let them get I call it a PHU or CHU in a Kuntolo, because Kuntolo already gets a referral center and gets a satellite clinic there. So the people that wear the Kuntolo, it's easy for them to access healthcare facilities where now I call them.
So when you don't, so they will report side and go.
So
road not there.
No. You know.
So at the camp,
Myk.
So listen. What we argue. If we, like I say, even the American health system, when a great healthcare system, we are work as a clinician, they where COVID car. Alex, there was a huge challenges. In fact, aprons then done, masks then done. Now plastic bags will be used for apron for use them. You see countries like Turkey and other India, they all be the same. Ventilators not be the same as America. They expose the American healthcare system. What are they trying to say here? Let's look at impact here, bigger impact. I know they can't tell you now, I say the healthcare system is perfect. I will never sit here and tell you Sierra Leone is 7. There will always be issues. But what I'm telling you here, we are making progress. We say we be there, not today, we there now. We don't reduce maternal mortality by 70%. This is not an argument. If Honorable Kosidonaya, Alex, let me just land. If Honorable Kosidonaya, you want to take government, you campaign for Kana Power 2028, and then you don't believe in the indexes, you don't believe in the metrics of this country, you question them, you don't even know, say, a third party assessments when they do all them data is there when they collect. You agree, you argue say them data they are when they make like give and they give. But you agree with the data where MCC pool say 28% inflation I don't get. But you don't agree with the data where World Bank pool say now 4.8. You don't agree with that. So you check, you pick what you want. So now we know the sit down and what are the conversation like na base today. Or let's pick you know a parliamentarian, a seasoned parliamentarian. When you sit here, people expect more of you and more from you.
Will I ask you this health sector? You know the APC under the Aneskoma regime, maybe it's the banner somehow like we. Also, this government of President Bill is the quality of education. If we say them don't bring the quality.
Okay, let me make something what in Myk talk, we say there is no part in this country they work at 5 miles when they meet a health facility, not to tune a lie. That one day a need
5 mile radius.
Yes, in fact, let's take my own constituency for example, where I am building all 4 now for reduce the mileage. Like when you come out na Kaula for Kana Krima Bana, it's almost a distance of 10 miles. You understand? And Usai Krima you get other villages who they be like 13 miles. We not get no health facility. So I look at the closest proximity, and that's where we've built one. I did it myself.
No,
Mike.
no,
like
when I do go Falaba.
you know possible, Mike. You're provoking the people when you say that. No, you're provoking the people.
Then they get this challenge.
No, come on, Mike. This is not true. So let's allow me, please. No, na media with a lie with people. Them. It's not true. Again, when we get the free health care, I agree. Like every system here said, there are challenges. But what would they talk about now access? You know they tell me say solar, where you go put now hospital now access. Hey Mike, solar not to access. You talk about access when you build more healthcare where the accessible to the word now access.
Well again, solar so, also there for improving access.
Oh no, no, not to access. No, I know they agree. It help for give more training time service to the people.
Because there was a time when help for they use church light. That's why on our government they be bringing this solar business.
Thank you.
For stop that.
That one they not to access.
But because lights on with the people they get access.
It improve quality service. When you talk about access, it's different from quality service. Yeah. So what they say to Mike is the people in Kubola, the people in Falaba, the people in Cambia, the people in Pujo no go forgive Mike for telling us within 5 mile radius that they get hospital. That's not true. A need for
so
acts for massive.
Revisit
yes. In fact, by the policy of government, it should not be 5 miles. It should be 3 miles.
No, it's not 3 miles. It's 5 miles.
I meet with the DHM team.
It's 5 miles.
Mike, Law not argue over this. It means government does not have accurate policy. I am telling you, when I was doing this project, I met with the DHM team in Cambia, and they gave me the specification. I can give this to you again and again and again.
You know how many
Mike,
do you know
Mike,
how many
listen,
healthcare facilities
Mike, listen to me.
No, wait.
I don't need for know. I don't need for know. I don't need for know. I must say, what I need for know is what you talk na lie. And that lie they into facts because no lie. Mike, you don't Mike na lie. You don't know how many healthcare facilities. Mike, you the lie say I don't know, but I know it's not 5 mile radius. No, I know it's not 5 mile radius. I know allow you. I know allow you for there. I know allow you for there. And the lie people say within 5 miles.
No,
Mike, no, what's that? Let me tell you this. Wait, I'll tell you this now. My advice to you was, let us don't politicize this debate.
Every 5 miles radius.
No, it's not true. You dey lie.
Every 5 miles radius. Cut me here. Every 5 miles radius. Listen, Alex.
I agree with you.
Get a health facility.
Lie.
Within every 5 miles radius.
It's not possible, Mike.
It is part of the Bamako initiative. Listen.
No.
Listen. It is.
No.
Listen,
Mike.
Alex. Every 5 miles radius, you get.
Recently, na Kwenadugu, they taught Bele woman over 27 miles on an armor, and you're still lying to the people. This is painful, Mike. Don't do this to the people of Sierra Leone.
Every 5
This is
miles
27
radius.
miles.
Every 5.
You're lying, Mike. You're lying. What on?
Even if the river in areas.
Even what you know explain where the time for make you understand is this is what the policy says. Say from this for me every hospital for them within 5 miles. But in the say
I ask this man a question.
You don't need to ask me. You're not the moderator.
No,
you are not the moderator, Mike.
You don't ask me
No, you are not the moderator.
You ask me questions.
No, you are not the moderator.
Since you are so informed about this whole healthcare thing, I am asking you, do you know how many healthcare facilities? Because they deny say every 5 miles get yours, will not even get what in a maternal and child health post day. So I tell you now, I say, do you know how many healthcare facilities are in this country? You know?
Are you done?
Do you know how many healthcare facilities?
Are you done?
I just want to answer.
Are you done shouting? Are you done shouting?
Then you they argue.
No, are you done shouting?
We got over 1,400 healthcare facilities in this country.
And they are all within 5 every 5 miles to the meet hospital.
Are you doing calculations?
Mike, you're lying. Stop lying. Stop embarrassing yourself.
It's okay.
That's all I want you to do.
Stop embarrassing the conversation.
No, stop embarrassing yourself.
You're watering the conversation.
No, stop embarrassing yourself. I will not. No, you see, I came not winning a debate.
No, you are here. You are here to win the debate.
I came to give you an information from the president.
When you go do a research on that, every 5 miles radius.
No, that's not true, Mike.
Every 5 miles radius, I'm saying this, when I cut this and paste them. Every 5 miles radius in this country get a health post. So every 5 miles radius in this country get a health post. Some of them will meet them. Some them will meet them. Not all you will be them, will meet them.
When actual fact, they are particularly at the far end of the country.
No, talk and back, let Mike hear you.
By policy,
thank you. Explain
very clear. Say it go day by policy. Just like to talk to the free quality education.
If I be within 5 miles, that's what the policy say.
But
the policy say within 5 miles. But every hospital for them within 5 miles. But for them, Mike, they say every 5 miles.
Every 5 miles.
You have not. You don't understand.
Have access.
No.
People have access to healthcare.
It's not true, Mike.
They have access to.
You're embarrassing yourself. I don't want you to embarrass yourself.
They have access.
No, Mike. No,
Mike.
Mike.
They talk about. Listen, let's say something.
Mike, you embarrass yourself.
Maybe the video on a pool cam. They say when I get a video.
Send me one.
When I take a video and cam. I want you understand one thing. Say, for instance, let me give you a scenario. I don't want to let you while they talk. When I can. Like for instance, let's say you get na a turn day. You get a maternal health post day. When I MCH 90 run. Then this person can, when a belly woman, you don't get to tell me, it gets complicated delivery. You don't get what they try for talk. Within that person don't able to care for, and then they put on among the referral. It don't mean say that person don't get access to a healthcare post. So now I can tell you say every 5 miles radius in this country, cut me. The Minister of Health listen to me. Every 5 miles radius in this country must have even an MCH post. We have over 1,400 health facilities across this country. Not that we build them all, no. Not that I tell you. Some we met them. So this is a fact. Look it up. It is a fact.
I don't play the video because
it is a fact. So if you miss then they transfer somebody, then they pull somebody in a corner now. They will put somebody in a corner.
The comment where the person will say we don't work out for 13 miles. It's not go hospital. They call on.
So now hospital you call. So me talk about healthcare facility. Hospital not a clinic.
Okay.
A clinic is not a clinic is not a health post. Now we try to understand.
Now move to.
I don't need for AKK. You are not informed on this. So now I can tell go back. Let you ask questions. Now I can tell you every 5 miles radius. Every 5 miles radius in this country,
Mike.
Every 5 miles radius in this country gets either a health post where you go get an MCH where they cater to belly woman. Then every 5 miles radius you must get a health facility where they. So if you get, let me say, if you get a complicated delivery, woman they bleed, something like that, community there where they. The woman where they know able hand, the nurse where they, the MCH where they know able handle that belly woman they. They get for referral. So it not mean say because they put somebody per amount then they refer and go to hospital, therefore work and go to the referral hospital. That means say, oh, that person, me man, even at riverine areas, Usamo to cannot they reach. When I bought you the cross go, places like CTA and others, they have CHEs there. We reach children with vaccination day. These are not things I've considered. This is something that I know. I worked with the public healthcare system in this country for over 16 years. I know this.
Myk, so someone send me
Myk
information on that. So this was this deny you argument.
Myk, you're embarrassing yourself.
Google go away. Short term the answer where the post they get, they say nothing like that. They know they say
reader.
They say no, it is not true.
That's what?
That's for every 5 miles radius.
Why was you
a health facility in Sierra Leone? Whilst there was a government effort to ensure that most peripheral health facility were approximately 5 miles.
Exactly, that's the policy.
It is not a policy. And tell you say
after the Civil War.
Okay, and I tell you say
this is not universally.
Myk, you know
we're watching we're watching the conversation. It also depends on what they watch, and it also depends on algorithms. Yeah.
So that's not possible. Just send them. Fine. And it just Google and send them.
Let's go to something else. Exactly. I just
the human capital development on gender equality, and one thing why I like that, so the administration be able to promote gender equality through legislative reforms, where of course a member of parliament, more women don't in a position now, and of course the Jury Act being given opportunity for that women and they in a position in terms of decision making and all linked in the.
I know go to that until I correct Myk again when he talk about the allocation to the education sector. By 2007, the allocation to the education sector was 3.6%. Not until President Koma came and make them to 16%. Again, the free will again for Gogulam.
Look him up.
And also, after that one day, now that we get 22% of we budget allocation, Myk, it's a shame that we're talking about 22% of our allocation. And you're talking about, Myk is ill-informed, Alex. When you ask Myk the question, say, of the 22%, if not donor giving money, now the 22%, Myk, you also need to understand who the budget, what they do budget, not to donor money, who they anticipate. Say, okay, if they don't know, then can't give it. Myk need to know the policy, say, just like in the education and health, the more allocation you give as a country of your GDP, you understand, the more donor they come and say, oh, then people look serious in this. So waiting we don't do in the last couple of years, we're talking about giving 22% of we own GDP into education. It is not donor funds. So if we let Michael Sidoya as a spokesperson of government and say, now the money above see the international community they can't give we now the budget for Myk, that's ill-informed. But again, I want to say this. Even at the time when government said they allocate 22%, waiting funny, Myk no know this. In the supplementary budget, they reduce education and add to the office of the president. As we speak so currently, this year or the end to, the money they allocate to the office of the president is more than what Myk they allocate to education. The same for health that you talk about. So meaning we are running a state where the welfare of the president is more important than the welfare of the people.
All right.
So when you come to gender empowerment, you understand, even before government make them a national law, it was in our constitution of our party. And if you read the APC constitution, you say we'll do everything with powers as a party for make 30% of all positions. And that is where, even when they debate them, we'll be make fun of and say, it is a policy of our party. And when you look at key empowerment situations, you understand, the APC started introducing young people into governance and women into governance. Yes, as a member of the legislative, I am proud to say, during my own tenure as a member of parliament, we introduced key policies, reforms, and laws we geared towards empowerment of women. You understand? Today we get the 30% women in almost every sector. That is not just one thing where anybody will say, "Oh no, it never happened." It happened, and it's a good thing for our women because the women being empowered are not just red or green women. They are Sierra Leonean women. And if we have the opportunity, we want to empower more women. I have seen members of parliament who are women today, you understand, who are better debaters, who are outstanding debaters, you understand? So for me, that one, you don't get nothing to say about them. The laws we are made, and today, what we have.
So it's a pass for this government.
No, well, the women's empowerment has always been a pass for.
So then copy and from one.
In fact, by the time that they introduced the 30%, we had more women in
the Gender Equality Women's Empowerment Act 2022. You as lawmaker, you know for talk to me. It's 2022.
So when I talk, what I talk, we don't understand.
The man that tell you say that I pass for we say not pass.
So what you don't understand what I talk is, I say I am proud to be part of the members of parliament who passed that bill.
So is it a pass on this?
So do you know when I became a member of parliament?
Is it a pass for this government? You see, Lano ask.
So now me ask a question. So now let me say to the ask.
Is it a pass for this government?
For me,
now copy and copy from.
No, it's not yet a pass for this government. It is not yet. It is not yet.
Myk, is it a pass?
It is not yet a pass.
2022, we did it boldly. It's called the Gender Equality Women's Empowerment Act 2022.
So
the Prohibition for Child Marriage Act
on
2024.
On other areas, when you ask me the question, is it a pass? And I said no. I was expecting to explain the challenges in that act.
There will be challenges every time for everything.
No, wait.
Even your health challenges.
You see, Myk, this is where you're losing. You will lose every debate you go. Okay, for example, when you take the child marriage, what we do, there is still room for more education. Because what we do concurrently, it was not just the GWIL. We passed the gender bill. We also know there was a gap because you can get a women empowerment bill, but if at the lowest end, the small one is still they go married and they still involved for other things, it distracts them growth. So we also seal that one day.
But things like that act, one of the MP said, like the bondo business.
Me granny na so we are not talk bondo.
All right, so that count. So this is a problem we politicians discuss. So
let me talk bondo. It's
the gender equality under our governments. I go rate me. I pass.
No pass. Everybody knows the President Bio
mention of the Jewish Act and one way. You look at the challenges also there.
There will always be challenges.
Of course, funding a serious challenge. I know even big highlights.
Alex, if we sit here, if we take every ministry, every MDA, every institution.
If I this year, less than
20%. So at the camp.
Allocation to all ministries.
At the camp. If you take a look at every ministry, every challenge, every ministry, every institution, every MDA, there will be challenges. Those challenges will never stop. There will always be challenges because there is a room for perfection. You go America, you go China, you go to UK, we get structures in place, policy reforms in place. There will always be challenges. So we are up for those challenges.
We end 2025.
Right? We are up for those challenges.
Not like the thing we go point out now the Jewish Act, if you say, we're not able to achieve or we're visible. Look for the challenges aside.
My man, now woman gets access to land rights. That's huge. First thing, not be there. You get to tell the tribe also. When are this you they say? You see when you water. It is a law. It is what I'm. So let me try to establish this. As government, no listen. As government, listen. As government, you look at the wheel. Government's intention You look at what government want for do. What thing are they try to tell you? It is a law. Women have access. When you talk to if it is practical or not practical, so you want to say government go. You want to say government go just go talk. So this is the thing. I don't like AKK when we sit here on radio. You and I, it has to be you versus me, APC versus SLPP. One thing is that let's speak on the data that is available. Let's speak on the data. The fact is, there is what? A gender equality and women's... No, listen. The fact is, there is a Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act on 2022. Inside that act, we give provisions for women and forget land rights. That is a fact. You want to argue? You want to look at the perfection into it? And that should be the argument. You know, what are the conversations now, Honorable? Even you as an individual, if I look at you, there are things that will poke from your past, from youth ministry, where you be there in charge of the, how you call it, the boats them, the transitional report where your name come inside and all that, but they're not important. Probably, no, I'm coming. Probably inconsistencies were there where you go speak to. They're not important. What is important here is let's speak to the available facts that are here. That is how that is how we argue. That is how we debate. That is how people need to be informed. But you everything when they talk, this government don't do nothing yet. This government no, you don't give them even the GIWI Act.
Are you done?
Even the GIWI Act, you get members of parliament there. No, wait. You have members. No, I know they get pressure.
Down. I know they get pressure.
Members of parliament within the APC.
No,
listen. You get members of parliament within the APC. We commend President Bio for this. Was to the President Bio, they have fought us for that. You as a whip in parliament, you want to win a debate. You criticize everything government they do. That is, you are also part of government.
Right,
you
so
don't criticize everything what government does.
I will say the jury act to pass. So now we go to unemployment.
Also say this to Myk. You know, when I start this conversation today, I start to give Myk step-by-step analysis and solution until a miss.
Parliament will provide us solutions.
Until a miss. If you listen to me when I debate in Parliament, they will tell you the kind of debater I be. Until you miss that opportunity, then think you are going to politicize everything. So I just give you a spoon.
It's politics.
I just give you a spoon of what you wanted. Let me come to what you were saying. Employment.
Should I just quickly give you some? Putting me get now. They should say unemployment don't go up to 65% of the country population way unemployed. Not even get work. You know, with all landing. And looking at what we don't do and human capital development, we get high enrollment in our schools and university according to Myk Berewa and according to what information maybe we don't get. But we see employment still high. What's the problem there? Unemployment still high. What's the problem there?
The truth is, I have not seen any government initiative with concrete towards employment.
Not the Bio administration.
Yes. And I will speak again to this and say, even when it comes to multinationals coming into Odonkan Salon and they are grow base, almost all the one them will be don't come early. This government has killed almost all of them. And I'm speaking specifically into the agricultural base one day will be don't come. And this one is not good for us. When you talk about employment of the young people, you know, these are where you don't, even when people attempt to get data, they see the stark reality on a daily basis. Today, I'll tell you, because of the unemployment rate we don't high, most of our brothers, they will be done the first degree, they now venture into law. You see the high rate of students, they graduate from law, because these are people who naturally don't have jobs. Even those who are in classrooms do not have PIN codes. Even those nurses we don't graduate in different areas do not have hospitals and clinics and health centers, as you call them. So the issue of unemployment is, one, government has not taken frantic effort for able train more entrepreneurs in the young people for coming to private sector. That's everything painful. When government decide for dish out money for agriculture. Now PC and Son Dengue. They not give the young people. They not give the Sierra Leoneans them. And waiting fun in that project, I always laugh. If you go now all PC and Sons, then shops them across this country. Nothing or the way then they claim say that they produce, no they not then shops them. The Abbas no they not then shop. The ASO they produce no they not then shop. In fact, now more of foreigners you they meet again and then shop them. So the essence of empowering the agro base with that particular project the way government use, it's a big chap. It's a big fail. So I am saying, just like what I said today, way the Minister of Finance will they present another project. I say, and if you read the MCC and the World Bank report, both of them they tell you say the access to capital is a major challenge in Sierra Leone. The bureaucracies they're so huge. There was one time we almost get them correct when we go into the COVID period, when we get money from the central bank to the commercial banks for then loan people them. Interestingly.
But again, you say back now, some of the reports are not too accurate.
No, some of the reports are not too accurate.
And the one that we didn't people are accurate.
So Mike goes Mike and
you know, when I talk about report they were not accurate, I have never. I want to let Mike. This is where Mike is losing. Simple fact. No, it's not a debate. I don't waste my time in this. I have never questioned the World Bank and the IMF report. No, I have not. So, because the MCC
is correct.
The MCC report I have not questioned. Yeah.
What the World Bank?
I am not doing this because we are a sovereign nation, but also we're part of the global world. And so very important, they are not meant to fail us.
Small.
Mike, that's an insult.
Oh,
no, that's an insult.
You're coming to your senses.
That's an insult.
You're coming.
What?
Only a madman will speak like that. No, you're being mad.
No,
you're being mad. You're being mad.
You coming to
don't speak like that.
No, you're so not bad.
No. That's madness.
You coming to your senses. Madness. Because first you frantically said, they're reporting they are skewed. So now if you talk, say
I am saying when I speak on the report that are skewed, I am clear on them.
Like which ones?
Mike, I am very clear on report. No,
so
you are not the moderator here.
Let me bring you my.
You are not the moderator.
Unemployment rate.
Okay,
65%.
Come on now.
So this now,
not be rude for God's sake.
Let me just say this. I'm reading. This is the report from the Mines Ministry. It's a employment and local impact. Total workforce of 14,807 Sierra Leonean citizens, 1,122 expatriates, strong local employment with 24.8% of female representation in company positions. Community Development Fund continues to support local development initiatives. So you see the World Bank report, and we talk about, say, the employment population ratio. There's still a gap, Honorable. There's still a gap. They say we need to create 75.
That's how I speak it.
So this is
And Honorable also they say.
So let me land on this. Let me land on this.
Most of them not.
That is not true. I will come back and give you records here on the mining companies and royalties and tax revenue base, how you don't improve and all that. I'll come to that. But let me speak. Wait. Let me come.
This is where Mike is not getting it right.
No.
We are talking about. No, wait. I need to correct you early.
No, this man for corrects me. Not you for corrects me.
You're killing the debate. You're talking about.
You talk about employment. Let him focus on agriculture. You get to tell the try for talk.
Any talk about agro-based organization them or institution they will be there. So we be employ locals them. Una don't come and close.
So let name like which one they will don't close.
The SLA. The SLA will be in Namange.
Which one?
The SLA. The Sierra Leone agriculture will be in Namange.
What's the Sierra Leone agriculture?
Yes, if I were you go to they see all the palms they don't plant. You understand? This guy. AKK.
Anyway, make a.
That one is an extension of Sokfin.
No, it is not. It's a whole company. Now, because they were overburdened with the left nine Sokfin begin can buy products. You know what they talk, Mike?
This Mike, it eats some time.
All right, we'll learn it.
I
will actually wrap up.
Alex.
Yes, sir.
Me, where are they talk? I like to talk about impacts. With all this world, look, if we start to dig into the intricacies, look at the little elements of it, look at how perfect it is, look at how they do things, we're not going to there. But let's look at the impact, because all this thing has objective. Can you argue me, or can you deny me that the price of a parboiled rice is not down?
Parboiled rice?
Parboiled. Can you argue that?
The locally parboiled.
Parboiled rice.
No, wait.
You don't know that.
No, wait. Wait.
Yes.
Where's it parboiled?
Parboiled.
The
locally parboiled rice.
Okay.
Parboiled rice.
Okay.
Can you argue?
No, when you say parboiled, you get the imported, you get the local one.
Can you argue me that
the local one?
Listen. Can you argue me that parboiled rice is not down?
The local one.
Can you argue me that inflation is not 4.8? Can you argue me that our how you call it, the dollar rate has been stable for a very long time? These are all indicators of what?
Oh, you want
drivers of what they do.
For the parboil, still there.
No. You are helping him. You are helping him. You are helping him. I want to give you
parboil rice waiting a shop.
The one
who's in a shop?
Yes. The one you know they take it. Come on. It don't go down.
Okay.
That's so be there.
Let's speak to this.
No, wait.
Let's speak to some of this.
You're interrupting. The fact is, so this is what I'm saying. Let's look at impacts here. If you talk about human capital development, you talk about education, you want to look at the learning outcomes, you want to look at impacts, what you don't create, access to education, gas school completion. If you talk about health indicators on human capital development, you can look at maternal mortalities.
Right.
How many women they don't die? How many beginnings die? If you talk about
the topic just so broad.
Wait, please.
You ate your time. Let me come. If you talk about employment, let's look at the data. I want to speak on data. Not to your word versus my word. Not to waiting in your community, you try to reflect onto the whole Sierra Leone. What's in the data saying here is we employment ratio to population ratio. World Bank say for create 75,000 jobs every year. We're not able to create that. We create about 41,000. There is still a gap. Yeah? From what President Bio President Bio gets a matrix. He gets a matrix where they work on. He says he wants to create 500,000 jobs. So if you calculate 41,000 jobs, from the time where it don't come to now, we're around 260 to 280. We still get 3 years for go. That's why we are expanding agriculture. That's why you see how cultivation they expand. Acres of land some don't plant. That's why you see Boku mining companies that would give a license for letting work. We'll get there. There are challenges. Every country the way they get problem with unemployment. But don't sit there and say we are not doing nothing. Like how come we not ever employ anybody? That is indigenous. That is unfair to the people of this country.
Myk is provoking the patience of the people. Myk, when you talk about employment, it just like we Simbese Salombo no boku. If we employ, we don't know. If man didn't get work, we don't know. Because now man they didn't area. Wait, Myk. The fact that you fly can inside salon and get job no means people get job. Wait.
So this is like, what are the arguments?
No, Myk.
No.
Myk, you don't argue like that. Allow me to present me fact. The fact that you fly car inside salon, you get job no means people get job.
Oh yes. You are the Ministry of Youth.
Oh, that's what they told you.
Yes, you were there.
Oh,
you were Ministry of Youth.
Myk, just like you and the other misunderstand.
We get a lot of people that were the APC. We don't come. We get jobs.
Myk.
So don't put it that way.
Myk, many people don't have jobs.
Yeah, I agree.
We live in a society where young people are frustrated and they are taking up to drugs.
And I totally agree.
And that's the situation we find ourselves. And you're still.
I totally agree. Many people don't have jobs.
So what's your argument?
My argument is we are creating jobs.
No, you're not doing anything better.
41,000 jobs have been created every freaking year, bro. That is not enough. I agree.
Show the company.
I just gave you statistics.
Give me the companies. Give me the new companies, Michael.
17,000 jobs.
Oh my!
I told you, and you deny fact. You don't believe in facts. You don't believe in evidence. You don't believe in data.
Myk,
how do I sit with you and argue with you, honorable?
You said 400 people, 1,000 people.
You are a member of parliament.
On a daily basis.
You are a member of parliament. Honorable, you are a member of parliament. You should be arguing on facts and data. It is so a big shame for you to sit here. You argue on every fact that is out there, authoritative facts. Then you cherry pick the facts that are good for you. You cherry pick the things that are good for your narrative. You don't do that.
You know why I'm calm?
As a member of parliament.
You know why I'm calm?
No, you don't do that.
You know why I'm calm?
You don't.
You know why I'm calm?
When we sit here, let's inform the people.
Your eyes are red now.
No. You are yelling. You
no. It seems you want to cry.
No,
you had the hold on.
No. You are elevating the conversation.
Myk, you press the goal. No, you press the goal.
Relax.
You press the goal.
Try to tell you now.
And they keep quiet now for letting you not get pressure.
You're not a member of parliament.
Myk,
when you sit on when you sit on listen. You're not a member of parliament.
No. I am not here.
Listen. When you sit
personality you want to discuss.
No. When you sit here,
unfortunately,
discuss personalities. You don't say me don't come to America, don't come now, don't give me jobs.
Oh,
then you don't begin to talk about all that. So that's the truth.
The ordinary people, you had jobs
in the streets. So
do not have employment.
I totally agree. Most of the things we are facing today is based on the templates you left. Most of the things we have today is based on the template your government left.
Myk, and sorry.
Yes, it's based on them. Not the templates and what they left.
Alex.
So that is why I tell this man say.
Can you give Myk
that is why that is why I tell this man say.
Myk, your health.
If you take a look at this man,
Myk,
listen.
Be careful your health. No, be careful your health.
No, your health. Don't worry about me.
Your health.
Don't worry about
your
yourself.
Don't worry about.
But then I can tell this man say at every indicator in this country, Alex. Every indicator would also pass the man the upper. So now where I start my argument,
You're nerving.
No, where I start my argument, I started from what?
Myk.
I started from where?
Myk,
listen,
your
I started from Usa will be there, Usa will come out, Usa will there, and Usa will they go. That is the argument people want to know. That is what people want to hear.
Every indicator.
We don't surpass them on the
performance.
For every indicator, when you take them from health, you take them from education, you take them from tourism, you take them from agriculture. Every indicator in this country, how they never not to say
I give you 2 minutes.
Not to say them, not to say them. This man don't believe in stats. He don't believe in data. He don't believe in authoritative fact. Even with partners, them when they contribute so much to this country, and they question the authoritative data because they don't speak to his narratives.
So now
that is not good for you as a member of parliament, my brother.
So now, Myk, they say
it's not a good representation for your political party.
Myk, they say they don't
it's not honorable. With all due respect, it's not.
All right, Myk,
don't do that.
So I bring honorable.
When we sit here, let's speak on the data. You might not agree with the data, but that is the authoritative data we have to speak on.
All right, so just make a very clear point. Say, now don't surpass this. The why they administration.
Everything you don't know that. Alex,
now,
you don't research. You're a journalist. You don't know that. Everything
that's why they bring on for make the argument. Now, honorable, rate his government from one.
Are you telling me for
your health?
Honorable, I'm coming.
Are you a doctor?
Left hand, the man, medical person.
But relax.
The way you did now.
I don't mean that's something I did. Me, I not read. No. Me, I not read. The thing what me they say is you disagree. You disagree.
I have to
protecting government.
No.
Remember, the man director of communication.
No.
You know what protects government at the expense of your health?
No. I'm okay. I'm very okay. You're a healthcare practitioner.
Myk,
I'm okay.
Myk,
so don't worry about me.
Let me come to your question.
So now I know make it from 1 to 100. How you go rate the bio administration?
I go say we feel
under human capital development.
You don't need to answer
with all the elements that don't make mention of the health sector, the free quality education, and all this.
You know,
employment.
If I give the bio-led administration 10%. I'm going to be specific, yes.
Okay.
10% because of the pronouncements. But in terms of implementations, in terms of reaching the people, then desire, the people they need, you understand? The bio-led administration has not done anything tangible for let they even deserve 10%.
Yeah, what's a conversation?
And
you're watering the conversation.
Myk,
so even international metrics, even international metrics.
Myk, my problem what I get is I still you see I don't begin to talk low. all the
points, bro.
All the lie we don't like today, I really sorry for your help. And if this is how you wake they go, you have me for make sure say it gets you off the media. You know you're not well. You're nothing, Mike.
Me no well.
No, you're not well. You didn't have
me.
So as I say,
me no well.
As I say,
every personal aspect.
no, not to. I am concerned. He's a Sierra He's a Sierra When it comes to education, I don't lay all the facts them very bare. When it comes to health, I don't lay the fact them very bare. And
what are the facts we lay bare? The facts that maternal mortalities are not down. The facts that access to education has not improved.
Two today. From where don't begin now, so from where don't begin now. No, from where begin now, so now I don't even pray for keep the conversation going.
Forget about this man.
No, you're sick, Mike. You're really sick.
I'm sick.
I am worried.
I'm sick.
So I have rated this government.
You see how personal the man is.
Not get any medical result or
no, it's not.
No, it's the thing.
The man they now.
But you don't know. You just know that. That's the argument. You want conversations down.
Put me off.
No, you want conversations down. No, because when you lie, you yell, you holler, you yell your voice. So Mr. Get for elevate my voice. Because that is how you come to studios. You think you win in a conversation. No, sometimes I don't want to engage in all those things. Me, I like for not talk on facts, data. You're a member of parliament, for Christ's sake. Don't sit here, you just talk like something off your head. You still have to speak on data.
So as I say, I still emphasize the fact saying, waiting Mike don't do today, I hope we go home.
I will take medicine.
I go take serious medication. But the truth is, you've lied to the people of Sierra Leone enough. And you don't insult the intelligence of people who say every 5 miles there are health opportunities for the Sierra Leoneans.
Yeah,
it's not
every
true.
5 miles. It's not going to be the one where they would need. It's not going to be a top skill. But every 5 miles, there must be an MCH post where somebody get better.
So argue again.
Okay.
I'm sorry for you.
So I know they argue with you. For me. That's a fact.
I'm sorry for you.
It's a fact, bro.
I really sorry for you.
You know, we bring it down, bring it down. When you raise it, I'll raise it.
No, I don't need to take you to that level anymore.
Honorable Lecturers, Mike, from 1 to 100, how you go rate performance?
Alex,
human capital development.
Alex, we are human capital development government. Yeah, we know that say challenges not there. Yeah, when you take a look at the geopolitics of the world, you take a look at how disruptions of chain distributions, a lot of other economies have been affected. And they affect China. Anything they affect America, we see how they don't slash healthcare funding big time in this country. Yeah, first them USAID, now then they send medications them for tuberculosis, leprosy, and HIV/AIDS. Then they don't slash. Then they don't make. Even we spending. We're going to review it and look at it. But one thing I want let me brother understand here is this: you want to take governance. That is what you're fighting for. 2028, where it's not for possible because the foundations them all they lay now. Guess what? The belly woman them, we know they die again like them they die during on a time that they get for vote for we. Them picking them one of first time voters, them we don't get access to education. But of them we don't see GC who pay for them, who pay them big waske, who pay for them big was or waske, whatever you call it. We don't where they sit back where they sit was. The one them don't interrupt. No. You had your time. You had your time. You had your time.
You know, I must
bro. Not a way for straight
because when I stop them for take exams.
Even America, we get
no, you know how many picking them on a
even overseas, the highest.
This is the problem. Mike is totally off.
No, I am not off.
In 2021,
you don't politicize kush. You can't politicize truth because you don't begin pointing and saying a government. You say we. You can politicize.
No, the people who own are frustrated.
It's a societal problem.
The people who own are frustrated.
No, it's
the people who own are stop problem.
Yeah,
it's so your government that has stopped them from taking.
But we have over 114,000 picking away past was this year.
And you stop over 144 not for taking the exam.
So you compare 100. You compare 100. You compare 114,000 to 144. No, na lie. That's a big lie. Prove the data here. I bet you pull it. This man pull the data for we for say 114,000.
Mike,
114 picking thousand.
Tomorrow 9 o'clock. Tomorrow 9 o'clock. Send somebody na me office. And they give you school by school.
No tweet time.
But it's a bulky document you're talking about. You're talking about a bulky document. I'll send it into your office.
This is what they say.
So this is a problem Una get. Una they denying the things Una don't do. Do you know how many homes?
How many thousand
144,000 picking in 2022 alone.
No, you said this year.
You see, when are they talking? You don't listen.
No.
Mike,
Even if it's 22, it's a lie. Even if it's a 22, it's a lie.
Mike, this is something.
That is not true.
This is something your minister came to parliament and accepted.
No. When I talk about the parliament.
Oh, but that's why we call your minister to come. You admitted to the fact.
I will tell you this now, saying that most of the things that we don't talk now is true. You sat here on TV on me, you lied to me, lied to the people of this country, say the hospital where they build, state of the art hospital, you say what another day.
What are they? Now you know what you do? You go snap. You don't snap inside the water day. You go snap the rooms.
But man, how will they build a hospital? Hospital when not even
inside the water they come out.
How they go build a hospital?
You know water facility.
Out of hypothesis, they go build a hospital.
Alex, go to the hospital. No, you go to the hospital. Go to the hospital. And let me show you inside the water they come out. Inside the water. Water not in the hospital.
That's not true. If water not in the hospital, what thing will happen? Pikin go get diarrhea day.
No get born water. No, it is simple now. Kiama road where they are. No get pipe born water. No, I call them for you now, one after the other. Rokupa no get pipe born water. Kiama road no get. Macaulay Street no get.
So
these are all in towns.
You see how dangerous a whole person who's a member of parliament.
I am a member of the committee. I go to these places. There is no water.
And what have you done? What have you done? You are head of that committee.
I am head of the committee.
Yes.
Why are you lying?
No. Are you head of the committee?
Which committee? Health
committee. Water committee.
Okay.
Are you head of the water committee?
Okay, that's what I don't do. And this is why that is why I know. That is where I know the Lumley Hospital in the talk will not get water facility.
That is not true.
I am telling you now. The pipe where they run, where they build from Guma, where they run council president.
That is not true.
In the car run now go na the hospital in the talk. I know
president was there. Then water they go.
Don't you know when you go back of state laws? Normally they go.
President in water.
Which one?
You know AKK.
You know they listen to what I say. The pipe where they dig the pipe right before you every day when they go to president. Hey, water no dey there.
They will not build.
Can we go to this one way before you now?
Common sense.
This one way there now.
Common sense.
You don't get water now. Water house they go to water day.
Listen.
State house don't get water. Mike the life and me back once and me pass you.
State house alone.
You don't get water now. Water and they wait man na St. Mary's where we say now water bounce they see na state lodge.
You see how people water. You see how people water argument.
Nah, water bounce they go state house. Parliament water bounce they go.
Some people they all.
If I know what they say.
But you don't know what they say. You don't know what they
water bounce they go end up supply water.
AKK they lie. I work at State House.
Not water bounce they go state house.
Water bounce where they go state house.
There's
a running tap there.
But the running tap now water go down the tank.
No, but what you dey talk?
Mike, you dey talk.
What in the talk? Fire hydrants and all the day. The tell what State House.
The tell where fire
no fire hydrants.
Okay, if you water the where fire incident to one State House. Not your tank they go count or go count water. No, but you're lying to me. They come on State House or go all the way to see. Forget fire hydrants. Don't talk what you don't know.
You see what?
No, it's not police. If the hydrants still at State House, why the northern? Hey, but Mike, you lying to the public.
What do you mean like?
You don't say hydrants then at State House. When na only two hydrants dey from Eastern. The one where they na Lane, na water well, na in them dig. Where the borehole, na in they supply the one na Lane. The only hydrant only na the entire East and the other Eastern police.
You say you're not head of water. You say you're not head of water resources or the water committee. But it's also a shame that you don't even know what you're talking about. Now hydrants are what type of hydrant? Now hydrant water, now people they drink.
Okay, let's
hydrant water.
Okay, this is where you're missing it.
No, hydrant water.
You don't have an hydrant.
Who said the president today? You say water no dey.
What?
Man, sometimes I don't think
that's Parliament no get water.
No,
come on. You don't make like saying that they play begin kind of State House. Mike, you deny every fact
possible. State House. Well, last you go State House.
What are they going to do?
You see? That's your state house. You come in and they go there. We see your pass you they go there. They say what you go today.
You don't even know say what another day. When you go state lodge, I say state lodge, state lodge at the tell you now.
You they argue say what another state house.
Wait to St. Mary's. The first way they see you state lodge. Now 2 water bounds already.
You they argue say what
come on, Mike. You making this conversation
this man they argue say what another state house.
But there is no need for this argument.
People they use toilets there. Then you argue say water no
the fact that water they can they not mean say a pipe on water no they go state house. You making the thing come on. Go and build the say like that.
You know say na bounce at full tank.
Yes, even go and build this. Na bounce at the go to water na go and building. The same with the court of Sierra Leone. The entire central part of it also not get water.
This man is lying. This man's lying.
You're not
representing your political party.
You know why I make
you come to a conversation.
You know why I make it. You know why I make it. Now because I don't give a simple example now. Kiama Road Hospital where they are. It is less than 100 meters from Musa Odeso. Go there if you want to. So you're lying to people again. So let me ask you.
Because we all get for go sleep. We viewers and get for go sleep. And at this moment, I want to say plenty thank you.
If hospitals don't get to running water, do you know what will happen? If hospitals don't have a running water, do you know what will happen?
Go with
No, wait. Let me ask you simple. Let's build a hypothesis here. If hospital, not common sense no more for people to understand. Where hospital don't get running water, you know what will happen?
Explain to the people what they happen.
Okay, you know what will happen? There will be what? There will be an outbreak. Now that hospital. And when there is an outbreak at that hospital, they not to tell person they hide. If there's a cholera outbreak here, like what you say, you communicate with them.
Okay, let's try it. I know
what you lie. No lie.
No lie. Explain to
Mike. No woman and they buy water.
No lie.
They buy water by dollar.
Explain to Mike.
But past 6 months.
It is the same thing happening there. What you Mike
don't say.
That's how they explain. What Mike never understand is. The fact that you go to a building, you meet water they run, now pump, no means say that post there is connected to a pipe. You get that? What are they tell you so now? Kiama would not get no pipe where connects there where water they go.
What's it important?
No,
access to water.
Oh, you see the water.
Listen,
you see the water down
I know the water.
No, you're important.
No, listen to me. Pipe bomb water. No, listen.
This conversation is not important anymore.
Pipe bomb water is not only access to get water. Some side and they want to dog them the dig well.
Who's I? None of the hospital I don't live for you not get say
access to water.
They don't even get well.
You say water no dey. When you say water no dey, you dey
say parliament where are they? Parliament where me dey.
No. When you say water no dey, no listen. When you say water no dey, you are making a blanket statement that people don't have access to water.
No,
listen.
Mike, I keep using the word pipe-borne water. I keep using the word pipe-borne water. Even the time say state house now water bounce at the body. When are they talk about pipe-borne water? It's different from what you hear.
When you build a house, at this moment, when you build a house, the location of your house.
This picture you don't build.
No, listen. You see, you like to get
at this moment I have to say plenty thank you to you, Myk Berewa, in the Director of Communication at State House, and Honorable Abu Karim Kamara, in the Chief Whip for the Opposition at Parliament. I have to tell you plenty thank you this evening to una join we, and of course we get plenty high number of viewers and we don't follow the program, and una don't for make the program a little bit civil, and people understand, at least. It's politics. You always get for high, and it's in a sort of debate. So and I also again want for.
Now you raise a voice. You always advance. You want to let me say raise up for you. I've waited for them.
But anyways, this is it. And I want to way the people always know. Then people are our friends. Them and always want for defend their position. They get any debate, you get a position. You get for stand by your position. I want for say plenty thank you to Sauko. My order for making us see with this net here. So now on a different platform they wanna watch me. My name na Alex Lawrence Koma. Next week again we go there so with another topic. And no we ever get a dull moment. Next week again we get another fire burning topic where of course it's, as long as it's politics, people are interested and people don't go always there around. It's going on. Till then, see you next week again.